Hello everybody and welcome back to Food Delivery Simulator. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice it is now day 75 and not day 68, which is where I left you. I have done a week of in-game days. So we are Pizza Friday again. As we left the previous episode, it just turned to Pizza Friday. It is Pizza Friday, but it is the following Pizza Friday. So I've already done one and another week. So we've now got $2,000. So I'm just trying to progress the game a little bit. I'll explain in a little while. I was actually going to do 2 weeks of in-game days, but the game conspired against me and I wasn't able to, even though I actually did do a further 8 days. I'll explain all when we get on the move, because we're also back to using the black trike instead of the quad bike. So a few things to explain, but I thought I'll do so when we get on the move and we're earning some money. So let's click go and hopefully we'll get a nice order straight away for this Pizza Friday. There's somebody in the comments, by the way, I think it's David, I think it was in the comments, who did some testing on his own game with the double pizza bag and the single pizza bag, and he basically earned the same amount of money on the Pizza Friday as he earned with the single bag. It wasn't much difference between the two, so he's done some experimenting. So his comments have been quite useful in deciding whether to get the double pizza bag or not. What I have found, I'm not always getting many orders. It might be worth it to get some orders. I'm not sure what level of the game David's at, but certainly for me, even on the previous Pizza Friday that I did off camera, I was struggling to get a lot of orders. So maybe the double one would create some more orders. But yeah, you basically earn the same. His Pizza Fridays were basically the same, irregardless of the bags. So we'll leave it for now, I think.
Ooh.
There you go. Enjoy. Right, so the shenanigans that I've been having and why I did 8 more days and have not been paid for them. So, the first problem I encountered was the game was crashing a lot, and I don't mean me crashing into the AI vehicles like normal. I was still doing that. I mean game freezing and having to... Well, I was able to quit out of the game one of the crashes. The other 3 crashes, I should say, were completely froze my computer. I had to restart the whole PC. So that wasn't good. And they didn't even happen at nice moments either. So it wouldn't be too bad if it happened, say now, because we've only done 1 delivery. 3 out of the 4 times happened on my final delivery of the day. Can we get across this road? Can. Yeah, it happened on the final delivery. Twice I was making the final delivery, once I was on the way to the final delivery. Only 1 time was at a lunchtime crash, which is really infuriating because you've done the day and then it crashes and it doesn't count, so then you have to restart the entire day when you come back into the game. Oh! So, yeah, that wasn't so good. Neither is this traffic. Can somebody let me across this road, please? Let me go, thank you. It's not good on a Pizza Friday. Yeah, so those crashes were really annoying. So that's 4 days that I did that just don't count. And then you're trying to figure out why it's crashing and stuff as well, so all of that takes a bit of time. Really annoying. The other issue I was having was with the quad bike. So I kept toppling the quad bike over. So I'm going to show you a video now of me on my side and what happens next. So I'll show you that video now while I make my way to the next delivery. So as you can see, I've just picked the pizza up there, and we're only taking it just down the road. As you can see, I'd be toppled on my side. You can't self-right the bike. How is this for a drop-off, by the way? You can't self-right the bike, so then if you just fall through the map, it puts you back in your apartment. It takes your bike with you and the order, but then you're the other side of the map from where your delivery drop-off was, and you've lost an awful lot of time in doing so as well. So that was a day lost. The other 3 times that happened, 1 time I was able to get off the bike. I didn't fall through the map. I just got off the bike and I could walk around and get back on it, but I couldn't self-right it, so it was stuck there and I was miles away from home. So it would have been a long walk back. So that's another day gone. The other couple of times were similar to that, apart from one I actually did fall into the map, but I didn't fall through it. So I was walking underneath the entire map. So yeah, they weren't good times. And at first I thought, well, maybe it's because I'm taking too many curbs, taking a few liberties, falling on the side. It's kind of maybe a punishment for riding too many curbs. But then it happened just driving like this as well. I did catch the curb. I caught it with the inside wheel as I was turning a corner. Flipped me over. I was laying in the middle of the road. Couldn't self-right. And it was happening too frequently. So I thought, well, I'm having a lot of issues here with... So that was 4 more days gone. That's 8 days gone. I'm thinking, I've got a lot of issues here with the game crashing. And I've got a lot of issues here with toppling this quad bike over. At least I can solve one of the issues by not using the quad bike. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to retire the quad bike because toppling it over all the time, especially, I mean, a couple of those were also getting late on in the day. They were also like 6 or 7 p.m. and you've done a whole day, you topple it over and it's your day gone. Not again. So then I thought, well, I'll come back to the black trike. At least I know that's a stable bike that doesn't do that. And that's one of my issues solved. But actually, that solved both issues. Ooh, we've actually got a pick up right here. Yeah, that solved both issues. The game has not crashed ever since that moment, since I came back to this trike. So I think the quad bike is currently crashing the game. I don't know why. I don't know what's causing it. In terms of, there's no specific part of the map that seems to cause it. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you're just driving along the road. Normally, it happens. Sometimes you're going over a curb, it happens. There's no kind of correlation to anything. It just random crashes. But yeah, the quad bike, unfortunately, it topples over too easily, and it crashes the game. So I've had to pull use of the quad bike, so we can't use the quad bike anymore. We've almost got enough money for the dirt bike anyway now, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, the quad bike, unfortunately, is off limits. It's just unusable. Right, how are we doing here? So we've got $252. We've still got a few hours to go. Not doing too badly. Maybe... it's not the best day. I think I've done a little bit of driving around the wrong part of town here. Not ideal for Pizza Friday. So we might only get 2 more orders here. If we don't get another one soon, we're only going to get 1 more order. Take that. Not so good. Pick this up. Take that, thank you very much. Alright, so the reason why I decided to do some days off camera anyway, and the reason I was going to do sort of 2 weeks or so, was just to progress the game a little bit. Because the bikes are now a lot more money, it's going to take quite a lot of in-game days to build up that cash. So I thought, well, I'll do some more off-camera days because, yeah, those bikes, I think the top one's $18,000, so we're a long way from that. So I thought, well, we'll try and progress the game a little bit because also we're getting towards mid-February now. And in fact, we probably will be. When you're watching this, it will have been past mid-February. So there's a lot of game releases coming out in late February, early March that I want to look at and bring to the channel. And it's also, yeah, well, should I have waited with that one? I just saw 33 and I thought, well, normally 33 would be good, but maybe I should have waited. This is going to be the final one of the day. I should have waited. Should have waited for Pizza Friday. We could have had a 50 or 60, couldn't we? Never mind. Never mind. Nothing I can do about it now. It's a short one as well. Oh, it's a short one as well. Which isn't too bad, but... It's going to rub it in my face, though. I could potentially have had 1 more. Oh, never mind. Never mind. $366. One of the worst Pizza Fridays we've probably had, to be honest with you. For a long time, anyway. Maybe the ones at the beginning were quite low, weren't they? But we've had a lot better than that. Drive home. Yeah, so there's a lot of game releases coming. It's Steam Next Fest at the end of February, the last week of February, first bit of March. It's Steam Next Fest, so there'll be a load of new upcoming games to try out where all the developers release a demo or a prologue version of their game. So we can check all of those out to see if there's any interesting games that will be coming up throughout the rest of 2025 that we might want to take a look at. So that's my general sort of plan for the end of the month. And there's a lot of game releases coming as well, as I mentioned. So this game's not going anywhere, but obviously there's going to be less episodes of it over that period just coming up. And then as we go forwards, you know, I'm going to bring some other series to the channel. So I want to get to the point where we've semi-completed. It's raining. It's raining. I don't believe it. It's raining. I was going to buy the dirt bike. It's raining again. It hasn't rained off camera, by the way, but it's more frequent than the last period of rain we had. Okay, well, we'll stay with the same bike. So I'll just finish my point before we utilize this rain. So yeah, although this game isn't going anywhere, over the next couple of weeks, there might be 1 or 2 less episodes of it while I'm focusing on a few other games. And then when we do sort of bring it back, I kind of want to get it to the point where we've bought all the bikes. And then we can take a little bit more of a break, maybe a month or so off from it while the updates roll in and it builds up even more while we start and play some other series on the channel. And we can come back to this when we've got some new content. So that's the plan going forwards. Let's put that big bag back on and head out for hopefully a very good day. I was not expecting rain, not after the gap before. And it's not just me either. Somebody else in the comments said that they'd also been 20 plus days with no rain. So it doesn't seem to... I don't know, what day did it rain last? It's not been 20 days this time. It's not a super regular thing. That is for sure. Right, where's this going? So I was going to get the dirt bike, so we'll probably end up doing that next time now. So I wouldn't be able to use the dirt bike in the rain, because it's got no roof. So that wouldn't be too good. But yeah, this must be back-to-back episodes, is it, for rain? I bet it is. I bet it is back-to-back episodes, because although I've done a week, you weren't with me, so yeah. I bet it's back-to-back episodes for rain. We'll be sick to death of the rain. Particularly if it rains in the next episode as well. Which I hope it does, even though that would mean that we probably don't get to use the dirt bike. It just helps those earnings. There you go, sir. Enjoy. Right. We can pick up another order. I'm not really keen on this road. I'd like to get off this road as soon as we can. It's a little bit tight because of the sort of blue barrier there. The buildings. It always gets a bit tight around here. They should be despawning by now. They have been doing that, by the way. It's been fine. The traffic is... Other than just there, the traffic on the rest of the map is generally fine. The cars despawning has helped the traffic quite a bit. It gets rid of most traffic issues and most accidents as well, because although the accident still occurs, because one of the cars despawns, they sort it out pretty quickly, so you don't come across it as much as you used to. So that's been a big plus. Take that, thank you very much. Going through the alleyway. We got 360. Oh, that's straight ahead of us as well. That's not too bad. We got 366, didn't we? From Pizza Friday. So we'll see how much we get today. Oh, get off. Could we get $1,000 day today? I wonder. Because I did say, didn't I? Next time we get like a pizza and I've got a pizza in a rainy day. It could be possible, you know. It could be possible to get that $1,000 day. Not entirely sure. Could have done with the Pizza Friday being closer to $400 or $500. Right, Gap. I do miss the quad bike's acceleration. I really do. The few days that I was able to actually complete with it were... Earnings-wise, they were pretty similar. I mean, they weren't that much more. Sometimes it was a little bit more, but more or less the same as this. But the acceleration, it just felt nicer. You were able to pull out of places better, and turning circle was much better. Just nicer, a nicer experience. It's a shame it doesn't work properly. Let's try down here. Good. on, game. I was trying to do that at speed. Seeing how fast we could actually get through that gap, but never mind. The game had other ideas. We're up to 108 already. So I think we might earn about 250 today. That's my guess. I'm going to go for 250. So there's no chance of earning 1,000. Not unless it's Pizza Sunday or something, and there's a new addition to the game in terms of bonus. Even if I was to do another day. There you go, sir. Enjoy. But yeah, 250 is my guess. It's everybody else's guess at this stage. So it's 4:30. It's everybody else's guess here. Mine's 250. Which it looks like I might be well underestimating this. We've just had another big order here. So by the time we get this is going to take us past 200 then, isn't it? Because it's already a large order, plus tips. So this is going to take us past 200 already. So 250 is... yeah, I think it's going to be beyond 250. Yeah, that right here, this is where the quad bike would have been perfect. I'd be around this corner already by now. It just accelerates so much better. It's a real shame it doesn't work properly. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, the toppling from one side to the other, that was annoying. I guess I could have driven a bit more carefully. Maybe with practice I could stop that happening, but as I say, sometimes you just catch a slight bump in the road, or if you just catch the curb ever so slightly, it would put you into a bit of a flip, and if you landed wrong, game over. But obviously with the game crashing, it's just impossible to use. Such a shame. So we're going to get this one. We're going to get one more after this, hopefully. Not 100%, depends how far it is, but we should get one more after this. So we'll clear 250. Probably not by much, though. Maybe not by much. Depending on what the final order would be. And how far this is, of course. If it's going straight on, it is. But I need to really hurry up here. Come on, Mike, come on. Accelerate. This could be quite tight, actually, for getting another order. See the drop-off point on the map. They've crashed, so that's helped me. They've crashed as well. Don't think that has helped me, but I can cut this corner, so it's fine. We've not got long to get another order in. We should have enough time. Surely we'll get one in a minute. Right, there you go. Right, another order, please. Another order. So we've got 241. Come on. You have to take it, because you never know. Once you get into that final half an hour of day, there's always a chance another one wouldn't come in there. I'll take that. It's not too bad. So it's more than 250. What is it? 270 plus tips. So about 280. Not a bad day at all. Not a bad day at all. That was lucky. That was lucky. That was almost a fine. Where is this pickup? There you are. Thank you. Fairly short drop-off. There you go. Enjoy your food. That's a pretty good day, isn't it? $280.25. That is really, really good. I am pretty happy with that. Go and cash it in before the game crashes on me or something and find out that actually it's not the quad bike. This is the sort of thing that was happening. See, I do that while I was actually on my way to making that delivery, and this is the kind of day where it would crash. You're like, come on. Just spent all that time. I've earned some really good money today. I've gone the wrong way here. You earn all that money, and then it crashes and it doesn't count. It's one of those things that when it happens once, it's annoying. When it happens twice, it becomes a bit more annoying. The third time, it's like, oh no. But then the fourth time, it's so disheartening when you've sat down to play a game and then it just crashes on you every time you've made any progress. Oh, it's the worst. It really is. Especially when you're kind of getting ahead for a YouTube series as well. 'Cause it's kind of a bit of extra time that you're spending. It's not just your it is a bit of your sort of casual time that you're sort of lending towards YouTube time. Right, so your rent is due. Pay that. So we've got $2,644. We have a bike that's worth $4,000 or so, so we're fine. So we can buy this dirt bike. If I sell the quad bike, sadly, but we have no choice. Doesn't work, and that's what we've been doing anyway. So we oh, so I'm short then. Wait, what happened there? Did I sell that? I did sell that. Oh, no, I'm short still. We're still short. I miscalculated. So yeah, we're still short. We are still short. So in the next episode, though, we should get there, shouldn't we? We're $500 short. I think that's what I was planning, actually. We're $500 short. And yeah, we'll get there next time. So we will get the dirt bike in the next video, hopefully. So we'll probably do 2 days to get the 500. Might even have to do 3 days to get the 500, but at the end of it, we should get the dirt bike. And then, as I say, I might progress it forward again after that as well to try and get closer to the Ghost Rider and then try and get this racer bike. Who knows when we'll be able to get that? Maybe that will actually come after the series break. Who knows? But we shall see. If you have enjoyed this video, though, make sure you leave it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.